Happy you could join us. We are with Greg Engert, beer director for the Neighborhood Restaurant Group, a James Beard Award nominee. The group includes The Partisan in Penn Quarter. You also have few Red Aprons, including down in Merrifield, where you have B-Side right next door and Red Apron Burger Bar in DuPont Circle.
Right.
Greg, it is always good to see you.
You too.
What do we have on tap this week?
So this week we're getting some hops into our life. Singlecut Beer Smiths out of Astoria, Queens in New York City. Interestingly, they were the first brewery to open in 2012 in Queens since Prohibition. And they make some great stuff. They're known for their hop-forward beers, and you'll see why in a moment. They also make some really nice lagers. And yeah, they come down to DC, limited distribution, cans and draft. Definitely worth seeking out.
Beer Smiths. I don't know
That's
if I've heard that
that's
one
a good
before. Very inviting in the nose.
Really nice balance of hop character there. They've got that like nice, gentle floral quality. Some darker fruits like blueberries and forest-like fruits. A little bit of an earthy funk to it. Hints of lemon.
And not real bitter if you.
And then just soft on the palate.
You know, some people don't.
You'll see though, this isn't what, nowadays the craze is for hazy beers. Hazy, call them New England IPAs, East Coast style beers, heavily dry hopped, obviously not filtered. Tend to use yeast that don't drop out as much, so they stay in suspension. This is kind of an homage to East Coast meets West Coast. West Coast style tends to be much more bitter, aromatic, but a little bit more funky and earthy, green aromas, not quite as fruit forward. East Coast, softer bitterness, much more of a juicy, fruity quality in the nose. This is somewhere in between. It's not very bitter, but it's definitely bone dry. Great aromas, but not super hazy. It's flocculated nicely and really cool beer. Singlecut's unique in that they don't ever reveal the hops they use in the beer. One of the reasons for that, one of the reasons for that though is because they tend to use such a blend of hops. So this is a blend of American Pacific Northwest grown hops and Australian grown hops. And that's what they tend to use in most of their beers, is a blend of many different hops, so proprietary blends.
Are we seeing them regularly down here?
Yeah, they're consistently sending. They're a small brewery, and they're one of the only, they're very proud, and they should be, to be a craft brewer in New York City that brews all of the beer at their brewery, no contract brewing. That can be difficult in New York because space is at a premium and it's expensive. So they've committed to brewing everything there. So they're limited, their growth is limited, but they've chosen to send a nice chunk of beer down to DC, so we see it quite frequently, which is great.
If I see this, I'll buy it. What would you pair it with?
A great beer. It is a double IPA, and I don't, this is full stack double IPA. 8.2. So while stronger, again, the bitterness is there, but it's soft. So I think you can do this. I mentioned this before. One of my favorite things about the newer, softer bitterness in IPAs and double IPAs is it lends the beer to more foods. It used to be you would just have to be really big, rich things that could stand up to the bitterness. Now we can spend more time with the tropical fruit flavors and the slight bitterness. So I really like this with spicier cuisines like Indian. I love it with spicy Mexican food. Buffalo wings are fantastic. Since the bitterness is not so intense, we don't have to worry about getting really hot on the palate. And as at 8.2, you wouldn't know it. The alcohol is very well disguised.
What's going on with this?
That's just a little flare. Did you see that? I think, right? Yeah.
It's a little flare.
It makes it pop. Yeah.
Or maybe you could, helps you peel the label off if you're recycling. I don't know. Well,
I don't know.
Okay. It's unique.
Yeah. And it got your attention.
It did.
So there you go.
Greg, thank you as always.
Thank you.
Everyone, please always do drink responsibly and be sure to bring your thirst next time for another Beer of the Week.